Do you want to make a woolly bully plushie? Well, apparently I did too. But since you're here, let's get to it. You're going to need some black, white, and gray felts, and some red, some fluff, and of course some yellow fabric. And you're going to want to go ahead and cut out your stencil. A link for it will be in the description box down below to my community post and to my Instagram. Go ahead and lay out your yellow fabric. You want that nice side facing down, and we're going to draw on the rougher side. All right, now that it's looking good, let's cut it out. All right, these things are cut out. You got your body and you got your arms. And let's just sit these two off to the side. You're gonna go ahead and pull your gray felts out, and we're gonna draw the finger claws. Did I mention we needed some hot glue? So now you're gonna put a little bead of glue right here. We're gonna glue the fingernails this way. Now it seemed like it might be a little bit stressful, but we are gluing on the nice side and the ugly side up. So now we're going to take a whole bead, leaving this part right here open, but just a whole bead of glue right here and laying this piece on top. Now while we sit here and let these guys cool down before we invert them, let's go ahead and just work on the mouth. In the stencil, you'll see that I drew the mouth, so cut the mouth out, but we're going to trace around it. But for the black section, go a little bit smaller because the lips are going to cover it. And then of course you want to use your white felt for the teeth. All right, after we got the teeth cut out, we're going to glue them 3 up here and 3 down here. Once there's a glue on, go ahead and trim off any excess of those teeth, because we definitely don't want that hanging out for sure. A little something like that. Now for the lips, you can use a red fabric, but I had some of this really glittery red fabric laying around that I think I want to use it. Now you'll notice in the stencil, of course, you got the other outline for the lip, but here's a really cool way you could do it. We'll draw the outline here, fold it in half, and then cut it out just like this. Now to finish off the mouth, go ahead and do a bead of glue all the way around, and we're just going to lay this right on top. Now for the eyes, you can use the black and white felts, but I had some cabochons laying around and I wanted to use them, so I'm gonna glue these on now. Now set that face mouth thing to the side. Now you definitely want to take the arms and just give it a little pull, make sure it's still good, and we're gonna really just invert it, just like so. Might take a couple tries or two, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Now you want to get your fluffy stuff, and we're going to shove it in these arms. Just give them a little bit of girth, and then we're going to glue off the ends. Once the arms are fluffed, or sit them where you want them, but sit them like this on the inside, and we're going to leave a little bit of overlap there because we're going to glue them down and then glue the whole perimeter of his body. And then place the other sheet a good side down, and it's going to look a little something like this. Just go ahead and just enclose the whole thing. I know what you're thinking. Yes, we closed the whole thing up, but we're going to cut a hole in it. Basically, we're going to cut the hole right here, flip it inside out because the mouth is going to cover it. So let's do it. And of course, let's use that hole before we cover them up. Let's shove them full of fluff. Now let's go ahead and cover that hole with his face. Let's do it now. I realize I forgot, for an added feature, you could use some brown felts right here for his chest, but I'm going to try a little bit of brown paint. Let's see how that looks. And just like that, I say let's call him done. Well, now that he's done, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more super awesome content. And now, let's give this guy some glamour shots.